Okay, so I'm a bit sick of seeing all these pack one bag tricks, and then people pull out a 35 litre backpack. That might work in the States where there's no weight restrictions or real size restrictions, but here in the Antipodes, I've got a 20 litre bag and a 4 litre sling. I'll show you what we pack and how we get it done. Okay, so this is the clothing, the tech, the DOP kit, and the two backpacks, well, backpack and sling. So what I wear, over the top I have a hoodie, underneath I have a fleece, t-shirt, pair of trousers, underpants and socks, and everything except the trousers is merino, so that's being worn. And you can stuff stuff into your pockets if your weight's slightly iffy. Now then, what to pack. Pair of fuel raven black trousers, 2 merino t-shirts, 1 merino polo shirt in case I need to go somewhere with a collar, 4 pairs of socks, merino again. I did have a pair over there to wear, so that's 5 pairs of socks all up, 2 pairs of undies plus the pair I've got on, and that's 1 on, 1 waiting and 1 airing over a 3-day rotation. And being merino, they just don't smell. And if we do have accidents, they wash quickly, dry quickly. I have the toiletries bag there, electric toothbrush, manual toothbrush for backup, a razor for doing some trimming work around the beard, foldable hairbrush, stick deodorant and some mouthwash. Next to it is a $5 rain jacket from Wish of all things, which actually works a treat and I've had for about 8 years. Now the tech stuff. I take 1 charger and 4 variations for the plug. Now if I'm not going anywhere near Europe, I don't take the European one. When we went to Japan, I just took the Australian one and the Japanese one. Take 3 cables, because that's all I need. A rechargeable battery, and the batteries for the Action 4. And next to those you can see I've got a little charging cradle for the microphone. Also carry a torch. MacBook Pro, because it's got all the different slots, I can plug that into the charger and run everything else off the ports. No dramas. The blue bag there is medications, and then we've got a DJI Osmo Action 4 with microphone. That's got 1 battery in it. There's 2 spares there in the charging box, and that basically does me for a day, and then they charge overnight if I need to. So let's pack them. So we start with the undies. They roll, and then they slot in down the bottom. Next comes the polo shirt, again rolled, and it goes in the side, and that takes up the distance. Next to the undies, socks, t-shirt, t-shirt, trousers over the top, tech bag, goes in there, toiletries go in there, raincoat in the side, and we tamp down, Okay. Laptop goes in the back. And that's complete. Wallet with passport always stays on me. Don't like the idea of zipping it in a separate bag. And now the sling. Meds in there. Camera in there. And when I get to the end location, I put the rechargeable battery in there and the camera batteries in there. Done. Now, not only do we have strict baggage sizes here in Australia and in much of Europe, we also have a strict weight limit. So it's got to be under 7 kilos. So I'll turn it on, weigh it, 6.1 kilos. So why do I do it that way? Well, it's all black. I don't have to worry about colour matching. The only time I don't have to worry about black is where I'm wearing a hoodie or the blue shirt. And I'm told that the blue goes with the black by those who know these things. I wear one pair of shoes. I did for the 2.5 weeks we were in Japan. And you just take them off when you get back to your accommodation. They have to be comfortable naturally because you're living in them. And if push comes to shove, you can always pick up another pair wherever you are, but it's not necessary. And because I'm wearing them, they're not included in the weight. Now, if necessary, I could take the battery chargers and the camera battery charger out of the backpack and slide it into the pockets of the hoodie and take it through, car through that way. And that way it's already on me and it doesn't count as part of the weight for the bag. There's ways and means around all these things. And that outfit, you could probably go 3 seasons in the Northern Hemisphere. Even though it says it's merino wool, it's actually quite cooling in winter, in summer, and quite warm in winter. You just layer it up. So that's what I would take, not 4 tons of stuff that's completely unnecessary. If you have any thoughts or disagreements or suggestions, leave it in the comments. Thanks very much.